would never miss another combo breaker, ever. Oh my god, it was so good. I should probably pull up my guide so I can know what the hell I'm doing. Who was the oral? Motherfucking Cammy. I beat his ass. I mean, not to be like mean about it, but like it wasn't a tough match at all. And then Deadly Chicano kind of helped because like, okay, so this is day 0. So this is like Thursday. Combo breaker, like it hasn't even started yet. But in Chicago, they do like a, what is it called? Like combo devils or combo starter. I'm gonna start playing cause the Yujiro, yeah, as you should. They were so lit. So my casuals experience was mixed. It was quite mixed. I love playing offline, so that was like a super net positive. But what I kept running into is that like guys like teaching me shit. A lot of times I would just be like, okay, I just want these games. But then they would, oh, let's go to training mode. And I know I never played Ryu, but you have ovaries, so I can just teach you everything that I'm about to figure the fuck out about a character you've been playing for like a year. So that was kind of annoying, but overall, I say it was a net positive with the casuals. It had to be Friday night. I was trying to get in some late night casuals and it was dead as hell. I was very disappointed. I was like, where's the sweat? Oh, my tourney experience. So the very first guy that I was super nervous about, I will say that like one of my homies, he's better with the recon shit. So when we were at the pre-combo breaker event, which was at like Dave and Buster's, their event, that was like, that's what I usually do, their locals. That event was so fucking fire. The food good, the drinks good, like everything is just 5-star experience. So I ran into Deadly Chicano and we were talking about the matches because I was like, hey, you know, when do you play? I'm trying to show up everybody match. And he looked up mine. And so he was looking at my opponent and he was like, dog, bro only do mystery tournament. You probably gonna beat his ass. And I'm like, really? So he's here for the love of the game. I'm pretty sure I beat him 2-0. So that really took like a lot of pressure off me because at that point I had made my goal. I just didn't want to go 0-2. The next player I fought was a Rashid. I got steamrolled. I think did I take a round or a game? Probably a round, but I ain't know that Rashid shit. So after the fact, like, I got a whole bunch of coaching, like, oh, when he does is it eagle spike, where you block it and he like rebounds all the way across the stage. I didn't know I could drive rush punish that. So just like character knowledge shit killed me with the Rashid. Now the Marissa, oh my god. The Marissa loss made me the fuck sick. I was so hurt. Cause I took the first game and I was feeling confident. Like I'm always pretty comfortable fighting her. But she started doing like some wake up shit. She started doing like some armor shit on my wake up. I noticed a lot of people were just trying to teach you instead of just, exactly. Like dang, let her laugh at the clip. Exactly that. I hate people telling me character matchups after I lose. I don't need it anymore. Exactly. I was like, if y'all don't dirty coach me through the match, because I'm not gonna lie, if I'd have known about the Marissa shit, I feel like I could have beat my opponent. So she was doing like that stance and I would wake up and like, if I pushed, I should have woke up low, apparently, because I guess that gets around her armor and I didn't know and they kept abusing it, so. That made me sick, like, oh my god. And don't get me wrong, I didn't expect to like win the shit, of course. But at the same time, like, when you smell blood, I just, ooh, I wanted that dub, I did. And I will say, one thing I wish I would have done was maybe bring my PS5. Because of course, it was on PS5, but I done got so used to PC and shit so like buttery smooth. I like to play the CPU at a high level so I can see everything they do and see what beats what. It's better than practicing against a steel dummy. No, for sure. In my case, this is like some execution shit because I learned a new setup. Now I did learn mid casuals that stupid ass Alex swipe. I was thinking that was like mad plus when really I can standing light kick Tatsu. So I gotta get used to like reacting like that so they stop abusing this shit. I was nervous as hell. Oh my god, I didn't expect to be that nervous. It was like 20 minutes before 20 minutes before I was supposed to play, like my stomach was in knots. I couldn't eat. Like my hands and knees were shaking. I was like, what is going on? And then, you know, I still have braces, so I can't chew gum. It was, man. Maybe that'll be my next combo breaker goal, to get out of the 1,000. That's a damn lie. I wish I'd have known. It was not. I won that first game. And why am I sitting here talking about this and not like showing it? But yeah, I was lied on. This was 1 and 2. I did not go 0 and 2. So yeah, Thursday, they had an event at their local. I got fried at the door, right? So as we're going into like the combo starter venue, the woman at the registration desk giving us like wristbands, she asked me, she was like, hey, are you here to register or do you want to just spectate? And I was like, holy shit, I can register? I'd love to register. She was like, oh, registration's closed. Bitch, why you offer to let me register then? So I was like, well, I guess I'm spectating, right? But that ended up being a lot of fun. Those drinks were so good. Oh my God, I wish we had a venue like that. I'd be drunk every week. And then I just chilled and like watched the casuals. But they packed that Dave and Buster's out. Like, I've never seen one that crowded. And then they put like the gameplay on those big ass screens where they usually have like the sports games. It was fire. It was fire. So that was Thursday. And then Friday, where I was one of the few people that had to play. I swear to God, it seemed like everybody and their mom played on Saturday, except for me. I had to play on Friday. I don't know like how my first IRL stream did, because I know eventually the signal was just buns and I couldn't like get anything done. But for the longest, I couldn't find casuals because everybody was giving me different information. All of it was right and all of it was also wrong. It was just weird. Everybody I asked was giving me like different conflicting information about the casuals. So on one hand, I was being told, hey, you need to go upstairs, and up like the second floor had like a lot of retro games and stuff, which was like mad dope. They had like the rhythm games. It was awesome. And that's where I found that Def Jam Fight for New York, and they had like a dope tournament for that. That was really cool. Upstairs, they had, that was supposed to be the bring your own controller section, and I never found it. So I was like, okay, I'm cooked on casuals and my match is coming up. What do I do? So then I went downstairs and I ran into somebody else that was like, hey, the casual stations will say casual. So I'm looking around. I never saw a sign that said casual. I didn't see that many stations that said bring your own controller, and the ones that didn't have Street Fighter. But eventually I had to rely on old Douglas. And he was like, yeah, they're just using some of these tournament stations for casuals. But to me, it's a tournament station. People sat down and were playing, so I thought everything was tournament. Eventually, like, I got some games in, which was really, really good because I had like, it was a little bit weird adjusting to playing on PlayStation or that monitor, or I don't know, something was weird. But it felt like my timing was off, so those warm-up games I really, really needed. I don't know what it is. So you know my bread and butter is like the solar plexus crouching medium. I couldn't get that crouching medium out for shit. Now granted, I didn't have that problem like in tournament because I had adjusted, but like when I was practicing in casuals, my inputs were getting devoured. I missed so many good exhibitions. I did, and I'm sick about it. I can't believe I missed the freaking Ohio versus North Cal. So yeah, I got used to like the input delay, and so I'm steady checking the time, and I swear it seemed like the closer I got to playing my tournament match, that's when those nerves started hitting. And you know, I'm real stubborn, so like Dougie told me, I bumped into him when I was going to get food. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, get something light. Like, don't get the pizza. Don't have nothing heavy on your stomach. I was like, man, shut the hell up. Right? Like, you know, like normal, like I usually do to his advice. But as I was standing in that line and I'm thinking like, holy shit, I'm about to go play. Like my heart was racing. It felt like I just had a stone in my stomach. He was entirely right. So I ended up just getting like, it was maybe like some chips or something real light and a water. And I was walking around and I was still trying to like stream because I was hoping for some positive words of encouragement. But the only words of encouragement I got from y'all was that I was teleporting. Finally, First match. And you know what's funny? I could tell that I was gonna win that match because we did a button check, right? With the station being in tournament mode, you can't just quit in the middle and go back to character select. You gotta kill the character and then go back to like mode select, right? And so we did the button check, and my opponent, you know, I was like, yeah, just go ahead and kill me. And they didn't have no combos. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you tell me, if I have to go ahead and kill you, you go, well, you wouldn't have blocked it, you know what I'm saying? I would have actually executed it well. But that's how I'm killing the opponent. Just repeatedly, you know what I'm saying? Like, a little bit of damage something, but like, they were doing like that. And like I said, I won that first one. The second one was the Rashid, where I got waxed. I didn't even care about that. Like, that was one of those, like, bro, I could smell the sweat emanating from you. I'm not on that level yet. And then the Marisa, that just like made me sick. I'm not gonna lie though, that loss probably wrecked Friday for me. It did. That loss wrecked, like, I didn't get to experience as much of Combo Breaker as I could have because my feelings were so goddamn hurt. I ended up going to the store, getting some alcohol. I played some sad music. Breezy, my favorite you clearly got robbed because I didn't make top 8. Friday, I was a wreck. I was an emotional wreck. What sad ass song was I playing? Fine Again by Seether on repeat. Hurt. Drinking and hurt. So I ended up drinking and falling asleep. Now Saturday was cool because Saturday was just like me, you know, supporting my friends or whatever. I think Douglas did good. Shit, Insanity too. The worst part about Insanity playing, right, was that, like, you know, after his games, and he did, I think he did really good. But after he finished, he wanted a drink. Okay, absolutely fine. I get that. And so, like, me, Insanity, and Gabby, that's like Dougie's girlfriend, I was like, okay, we gonna go to my room because she wanted to change her shoes, and I wanted to be, and Insanity wanted alcohol. So we up there chilling, drinking. Dougie comes up to, so he working, ha. That's why your ass had to work. But he was working, but we all drinking, it's cool. Insanity, I guess one of his Ohio homies sent him a clip of Punk commentating his match, and it was the funniest shit ever. Holy shit, I laughed. I laughed so hard. Like I said, and it didn't help that, like, I was already drinking when I heard it. It was like,
intercept preparation.
he was like, yeah, you got moments where you play like Psycho. You remember you're not Psycho and do some dumb shit. Oh my god, I was in fucking tears. But he did really good. He was running like the casual stations. I was a little proud. I really gotta get stronger at this game because there's like this thing that guys do that I love and I wanna see it more. I love when I'm playing casuals and I beat a guy. The first thing they do, they gotta look around and see if anybody saw them take that L. Oh my god, that fuels me. It's so delicious. So that happened a few times. That's what I was aiming for. And then another it really is weird being like a woman in that environment. Cause another set I played, like I was tagging this guy, right? Like I definitely took more games. And I couldn't even talk shit cause he was getting so frustrated. Means embarrassment fueling me. Oh my god, it's just it's delicious. But yeah, the other guy, I'm playing him and I'm definitely taking more games. But he was so frustrated and I could hear it in his voice. And like, you know, I don't know you like that. So if I start talking shit or laughing or celebrating, like, are you gonna hit me? So I'm sitting there beating his ass with the stone face. I ain't trying to give it no energy. You know what I'm saying? But he, what kind of shit? My input. I'm like, okay, sir. Oh my god. The biggest tragedy of me not being able to stream. The biggest tragedy, right? that motherfucking lobby was so lit. So like I was walking back to my room, and the way that the rooms are like set up, there's like a lot of balcony area. Like if you guys have ever been to an embassy suite where you can like look down and see the lobby, and that bitch was lit. Like it was just packed with gamers. Everybody was drinking. They had a DJ. Like it was crazy. So even though I wanted to go to bed, like the curiosity got me. So I had to go downstairs, do like my little, you know, once around, check everything out. I'm downstairs. They're playing like Lil Jon. And people like turning up, dancing. It was, oh my God, it was such a vibe. My problem was that the first night I couldn't find the bar. There were 2 bars, but the one that you like immediately see was closed. So I thought the bar was just closed, but the bar was really off to like the left-hand side, and that one was open. But man, it was wild. It was wild. They had different setups going. I saw like a poker game. It was a lot of fun. Now that Saturday night, I ain't even gonna lie, I couldn't hang. I could not hang. I was tired, so I did like my little lap and then went to bed. You know, especially because I wanted to be like refreshed and stuff for like top 8. So Sunday, this is the cool night, because not to be a dick, but all my friends are out at this point, so we all like just big chilling. So I'm walking around, and at this point, there are a lot of like top players that are like getting ready to play. So I'm getting to see some dope ass casuals. I got a random awkward selfie with Ending Walker. I think that might be my next mission. I want to do all selfies. I'm only taking selfies with Ryu players. So walking around, seeing like the different matches, I finally got to try that popcorn. And I ain't gonna hold you. I am not gonna hold you. I didn't love it. I did not love it. Maybe because I waited till day 3 and all the like elite flavors were gone. But I didn't love the 2 flavors I got. I got garlic parm, and that was too. It was just like, it's always been mid. Yeah, and it kind of fucked me up because, you know, you be hungry as fuck, so it's something to eat, but it's like, I don't know. It was like they just overdid it. Like it just punched me in the mouth. So I didn't love that. And I tried to order a small thing of like New York cheesecake popcorn, which probably would have been good, but that was sold out. Milk chocolate was sold out. So the only dessert flavor they had was gingerbread. And that shit tastes like straight up ginger. Like they shaved some ginger on top of the popcorn. So I'm glad I tried it out, but I don't think I'm a popcorn shorty. So yeah, really just chill. And oh my God, and I was starving to death on Sunday because I didn't want to leave my parking spot. As you know, that parking is diabolical. You move, you never go get a spot again. So like, I ended up like hanging out with Gabby at her hotel. But like, I didn't want to move, so like I took an Uber. So I ended up hanging out with Gabby. We got in the hot tub at her hotel and did like, just had like our little girl talk and shit talk, which was fantastic. And then after all that walking around, like it was nice to just like relax for a little bit. Yeah, then we headed back to the venue. I was still starving to death. So I eventually broke down and got some expensive mid-ass pizza and waited for top 8. And then let me make sure he's not in here. Let me make sure he's not in here before I give a compliment. Okay, good, he's not in here. As much as I hate to admit it, Dougie really pulled through on like on his connections, because he had one of his friends got him 2 passes to like watch top 8 in the Red Bull section, and he was like, I'm gonna see if she can get you another one. And I wasn't really sweating it. Like I was like, well, you know, if you can, whatever. But his friend ended up coming through and getting a pass for me, and she's so freaking nice. Like I gotta DM her. I did thank her in person, but like I gotta let her know that I love her and she could have a kidney if she needed. The Red Bull VIP section was fire. Listen, it was so fire. They rolled out like dead ass in the middle of the venue. We had a roped off section. It was like carpeted, like they rolled out a carpet just for that area. We had like fridges of Red Bull, as well as like sofas. Like we had sofas to watch top 8 in this comfy ass section behind the ropes. It was so fire. I did post the pics on Twitter. Let me pull them up. So yeah, this is the little Red Bull section. You can see we got like the sofas. Ah, it was so good. So freaking good. These are just like selfies. Okay, maybe I should have took a picture of the damn section as opposed to the selfies. And so after Minna was gone and there were no Americans, you could see who I was going for. But yeah, oh my God, like I can't believe I got to experience that. Like that was amazing, because usually I'm like shoulder to shoulder with the person next to me can't breathe, to the point where I brought one of those like folding, would it be a folding chair? Yeah, I brought like a lawn chair, a folding lawn chair, thinking that I was gonna need to use that to have somewhere to sit. But yeah, I didn't need it at all. I had a comfy, dope ass sofa. And then of course, you know, free ass Red Bull, so I was trying to like drink a heart attack's worth. What did I do after top 8? Oh my God, another lobby party. Now this one was insane. This one was crazy. So yet again, they took over like the hotel lobby. Drinks everywhere. Like, oh my God, I saw Ryan Hart buying the bar. That was crazy. People again were dancing. Dougie got on the ones and twos. He was DJing. Like it was such a vibe. It was such a freaking vibe. Like to the point where I did end up leaving early just because I wanted to get back to my little one, in which I'm not gonna say I regret that. But when I got home, my mom was like, "Oh, why are you here so early?" She was like, "I thought you were gonna like be there until like 4 or 6." And I'm like, "Damn, so you weren't rushing me?" She was like, "No, you could have took your time, babe." So like, but yeah, I ended up leaving around like 5 in the morning or 4:30 in the morning, and they were still going. I was like, "Holy shit!" I walked past like Dual Kevin. He was turned up. It was, oh my God. Insanity, yeah. Man, I was salty. I didn't know people in the main. I'm people in the main hotel for real. Oh, it was so lit. I couldn't believe it. It was a good time. It was a good freaking time. You were leaving though. Oh yeah, in the morning. Yeah. I would never miss it again. I will never miss a combo breaker. I do need to work on my meaty throw setup. I'm so disgusted, bro. I'm so disgusted.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight. Coming in. Oh yeah.
Ah!
Cyclone. Take this. Eagle spike.
Ah!
Eagle spike.
Okay. I'm letting him jump too much.
I am the turbulent wind.
Don't let him jump like that.
Fight. Taking aim.
Ah!
Skyward. Hadouken. An opening. Shoryuken. Cheer up. Taking aim. Arise. Skyward. You.
What the fuck?
Cyclone. Heads up. Skyward. You. Coming in. Cyclone. Coming in.
This character is just so many fucking buttons. So many fucking buttons. I'm so irritated.
Round 1.
Relax. And DP more.
Taking it. Skyward. You're mine. Right there. And
Ah! I gotta parry those. If I don't know what side he on, just parry.
Skyward. Right there. Coming down.
Ah! Why didn't I break?
Coming in. Coming in. An opening. Down and out. I summon you. Great Desert Storm. Eagle Spike. Eagle Spike. Eagle Spike. Win.
You bastard.
Round one. Fight. Arise. Coming in. Right there.
I should have carried.
An opening. Taking aim. Oh yeah. I can become stronger. Round two. Fight. Coming in. Got you. You. Oh yeah. You're mine. Oh yeah. You. Taking aim.
Ah!
You're up. Skyward. Taking aim.
You are losing, stupid. You make a decision.
Coming in. You're mine. KO. Careless. Real.
And that is how Combo Breaker should have gone. Oh, God. Oh. I don't know if that made me feel better or worse. Probably better. Or like, legitimately, please answer that question for me. Do I feel better or worse after that? Worse because, damn, it was doable. Or better because, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.